Previously on Gunpla Note.
First thing is to peel all the tapes away, and remember, just be really gentle when you're doing that. Use a yellow and blue to make a green color. Since we are using the brush pen, we don't actually need that much solvent, but if it's like too thick, so it's not a bad idea to just add a few drops to it. Yellow is the lighter color. Its heritage value is a little bit lighter, so you will imagine this will take a little bit more. Then we need the blue one. You might want to get a sponge and push the parts onto the sponge. Hello everybody, this is Arts Note. Today we're finally coming to the last process of our airbrush, that is the clear coat for protection. Well, to be honest, it is not super clear because it's semi-glassy. The way it works is that you just cover a clear. You can think of this as a transparent surface, and that can hold your color in position. Other way, it won't deteriorate by like a dust or winds or something like that. Just makes the color stay there longer, and if you scratch it really hard, it will automatically comes off. It's not like a perfect protection or something. It just make it less vulnerable. And what we are going to do next is doing all the panel lines. So yeah, you will provide a coat of protection too, just in case you accidentally smudge it too hard and mess up the color. And another thing of this clear coat is it make the whole color consistent. What I mean is since I can see the white and the red. The red seems more shiny than the white, and probably because the application or probably because the paint itself. But it doesn't matter because we are going to make it consistent using the clear coat. And so yeah, what it gives you is a semi-glassy. What I'm using is a semi-glassy. It's between very shiny and the matte. It's just in between. So yeah, I think that's good for our purpose. And you can also get a pretty shiny one if you're using the a metal pen, gunmetal. But yeah, just for consistent, I'll use the same. And as you can see, this is pretty thick stuff. So and the hard part for this is it's transparent, so you cannot see it pretty well. What the technique we're using to test it out is not working anymore. You can only get probably the approximate proportion and the see how it flows. So yeah, since we're gonna use a lot, so I'm gonna pour a little bit more. But you can barely tell the where the paint is, and the consistency of this is pretty hard to control, to be honest, because if it is too thick, it will give you a whitish, foggy view. Depends on the how bad it is. Well, the matte coat will gives you more whitish, foggy feel because it's designed that way. But the glass is clear. But if you make it too thick, it will be the same, and we won't want that. And the proportion will probably, I don't know. I need to test it out. And the if it's too thin, it will give you like the sparkly, sparkly like feel, and the we don't want that either, because what happens is it will not achieve the effect we wanted, either for protection or consistent. So I add a pretty. Ooh, you can see the what I mean the whitish already, but no, I think that's too thick still. So it's pretty tough for you to get the right consistency. Another way of this is using the spray can, but well, it's give you a nice consistency, but personally I think it is a little bit too thick, because once application is good enough, but it will eat up a lot. I mean, a lot of paint on the surface, and this is probably not enough. You have to be like really thick layer, and remember what the rest of building thin layer, it will give you like a sand, like I think this is good. Yeah, I just test it out by seeing how fast it flows down. Yeah, I think that's, and you can still see the code, because it will like gives you like a different, a little different on the walls. So yeah, I think that's good. All right, so and by what I mean is yeah. So I would not recommend using the spray can. If you really want to use that, use the small bottle, like clear bottle like this, and spray into it, and use a thinner to thin it down just a little bit. Not too much, because this is like a really concentrated ones. And don't work at a rainy day, because the rain will block between you and the surface, and when you apply it, it will give you the same like foggy, not so clear coat, just like when you use too thick of the coat. Alright, let's move outside and test it out whether it is good or not. Alright, we are outside right now. So one thing I would recommend is just bring a light, because we will definitely need to see whether the color is the clear coat is actually applied or not, because we cannot see the color as before. So yeah, bringing the light is pretty important. And another thing is after you finish the clear coat, I would strongly recommend doing the deep clean process, because after this clear coat, we are gonna to move on to other tools rather than the airbrush. So I think it's a good idea to keep it clean when you're done using it for probably a while. Right, and another thing is it's really hard to see, but so yeah, doing the deep clean will be a good idea. Otherwise, you choke up your nozzle. So let's try to apply this. Oh, shoot, too much. Yeah, I think the consistency is alright. Even though I can see a little bit white around. No, it's just the metal reflection. So yeah, consistency is okay. So yeah, just let me fast forward for you guys and see the outcome.
ting tang, walla walla bang bang. Ooh ee, ooh ah ah, ting tang, walla walla bang bang. Ooh ee, ooh ah ah, ting tang, walla walla bang bang. Ooh ee, ooh ah ah, ting tang, walla walla bang bang. Doctor, you didn't love me true. I told the witch doctor you didn't love me nice. And then the witch doctor, he gave me this advice. Gave me this advice. Gave me this, gave me this, gave me this advice. Ting tang, walla walla bang bang. Ting tang, walla walla bang bang. Ting tang, walla walla bang bang. Ting tang, walla walla bang bang.
Alright, now we're finished the clear coat for protection, and to be honest, it works much better than I expected, because I think of that it might chew out lots of paint off, but actually it did quite well, because I think the consistency I made is pretty nice, and this brand is yeah, it's even better than I used it. I used the spray bottle and thin it down before, but I think this is much better. You can barely see the color was eating up, just a little bit. And this might be another advantage of using the airbrush, even though it's hard, really hard to clean up. So I did a lip clean, and I would strongly recommend doing that. Alright, so our next step will be the panel line and the symbol, and we'll finish this whole process. I'm so excited. Alright, if you enjoyed this section, please drop a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you.